Alright, Tophat, in here. Come on down here, my friend. Alright, let me just get bearings. It's been a couple of days. And I need a good seat for myself here. Alright, Can you hear me? Okay. Why don't we all just sit down and take it easy for a second, and I'm gonna fucking hang on. Have some and pass. Draco. I used to sell these. I was a distributor. Fuck my old job. Whatever I'm doing now, I've fallen into this. It's not what I used to do. And I feel like what we do now, we do it out of necessity. Murder nest.
Yeah. What about it?
Everything.
Well, I can give you guys the honest answer of yes, I knew about it. Yes, I helped him put the flagpole on it. No, I didn't sit up there and murder people from it. I never got use out of the murder nest. I never saw the point to sitting up there and waiting for people to show up, because more than likely, if I was gonna kill somebody, it would be out and about in a self-defense situation. Pretty much the only thing that I used the murder nest for the couple times that I was there was to retrieve like a barrel that they owed me, and other than that, I really haven't gone there. It was more of a after he told me about it, I just kept myself aligned with him so that I wasn't a target if I ever was out that way. May not be the best, but I mean, you know, you gotta make do with what you got, and I'm not trying to get shot if I ever go there for water. Honestly, I can't tell you if Kelly's been up there or not. I mean, as far as like I know, he hasn't sat up there and shot at people, but that's more of a question to ask him. I don't try to concern myself with everything that he does.
Can you do me a favor? Can you take your mask off? I want to see your face. Thanks. Forget how young you are sometimes under that thing. So you're telling me you knew about it? And you know what? It's funny. I've been thinking a lot over the last couple of days. I don't know if it was you, somebody. At one point we were driving by, and somebody was like,
Yeah,
"You know, there's a
me.
murder nest in there." It was you. Okay.
I don't think I called it the murder nest, but you guys were asking about it because of what had happened to Jim, and I kind of gave you the short form of, yeah, I know who lives there. No, I don't know if he kills people, which was a lie, but that's about the only lie I've ever told you guys.
I just want to clarify something. Now, you say that you didn't participate, and apparently when we were driving by, you lied and told us that you didn't know who was up there, so who's to say why we should believe anything? Oh, let me finish, Tophat. Let me fucking finish. I don't know if I can believe anything that you say at this point, because you blatantly lied to our faces after learning that I personally got shot at your quote friend unquote's little murder nest. Now, you said you didn't participate in sitting up there murdering people, yet you willingly assisted this murderer in setting up this murder nest, knowing full well what it was intended to be used for. Why?
Because I owed him. No, I didn't help him set up the whole murder nest. You're kind of rephrasing what I said. I never lied to you guys. I admitted the truth. You told me you were killed by the tower, and then I didn't tell you that I knew what happened. I only knew what happened by connecting the dots.
So your story is changing up here, Tophat. Why? I mean, I don't understand.
No,
did you know about it or didn't you? Because you just said...
I knew you died to him after you told me you...
Calm down or I'm gonna break your leg.
You can
right.
assume whatever you want about me, Jim,
Let's-
but I'm not a bad person. I'm not a murderer.
All right, let's slow this down. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
let's
roll
dial
another
it
one.
back just a bit.
I'm gonna roll another one. Jim is definitely entitled to his anger because he was killed by. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, but some of this definitely stems from the fact that you already don't like Kelly and you don't like kind of us in general. So I'm not really cool with
Well,
that.
why would I not like Kelly? Why would I not like you, Tophat? For what reason would I have to not like you guys?
Perceived wrongdoings on my part. at least.
Perceived?
You ever heard of necessary evil?
No. No, I have not.
Well, if it was
I
a
admitted
known
this
thing,
in bar when I was there with them because I figured telling them that I knew that Jim had gotten shot was just going to get me into a situation that I couldn't handle at the moment. Whether it be being threatened like this or being killed.
I understand. It's an unpleasant conversation to have. Do you know what I'm holding right now?
Yeah, I do.
Do you remember what I call it?
No, but if you guys are gonna shoot me, you might as well just shoot me now, and I'll just go about the rest of my day, dude. Because
That's not what we're here
I'm
to
not
do.
gonna be.
I call this thing the judge, Tophat. This right here, this is the closest thing to a trial people get. The judge, usually, right? But Eli and I, and Rick, maybe not Jim so much. Jim doesn't fucking like you, clearly. But, you know, the three of us have seen you do good things and help us out. And we've seen you take care of people. We've also seen some concerning behavior. And as you may have heard over the fucking radio, us taking out the murder nest was a recent development as we learned the full details about it. So when we learned that you had some involvement with it, of course we were a little concerned. Especially with your, you know, past with Kelly, you know? It's now no secret that, you know, Kelly's kind of a rough and tumble sort of fellow. And, you know, his ideals don't really align with New Brenna's. And we got to see where you're at, and that's what the judge is for, all right?
Okay, so I'm just gonna ask you to put both of your hats on the ground. I've met two different top hats. This one over here fell under the influence of some dirty, rotten motherfuckers, but we know now, and we've cleaned them out. And this top hat here, he had to do some bad shit, and he may have got caught up in that bad shit. And to be honest, he could continue to do that. There are a lot of people who do. There are full-on groups in this world who do this kind of shit. And everybody in this room has done some of that bad shit. This top hat over here came to New Brenna because we told them that we were making a place of peace, a place where we would work together, where everyone would have a job, where we have a new chance. And this top hat I've seen making efforts to contribute to a community, to make friends. And so what I want to know is which top hat walks out of here today? Is it the guy who wants to focus on aligning himself with people so that he doesn't suffer consequences because they're shitbags? Or
Me to take this?
or the top
fuck do you
hat
think I'm
who
holding out?
basically, you know, is saying, I want to give another shot at civilization, but I'm doing it, I'm all in, right? So
I mean,
shoot
if I'm
the
gonna,
one,
I'll shoot this fucking hat right now. So.
shoot the one who doesn't walk out, all right?
Good choice, Tophat.
Put it on, man. That's you. Listen, take this as me putting my hand on your shoulder, okay? I know this fucking sucks. I would hate to be in this position, okay? And it's gonna take a while for everybody in this room to fully trust each other again. I understand that. But what we're building here is more important than any one of our individual survival. Because it's not just about Jim, who got shot, but it's also about every other person. The Megans, the Moos, the Kaylas, the Kens, the people who just want to fucking farm, the people that a world that actually work, we need those people, right? And they can't be safe if people like those of us in this room who are able to take up arms, if we use those arms against them, we're never going to rebuild anything good. So can we put this room and everything that came before it behind us and move forward together?
Yeah, I mean, still my goal.
Can we all put this behind us today?
I think you made a good choice, Top Hat, and I think that top hat looks a hell of a lot better than the other one.